It's 90.3 KEXP, and we stream all over planet Earth at kexp.org. Here in the KEXP live room, a very, very special day, and I don't know if this has ever happened before. Two people at the same time for a KEXP in studio, two legends in the room surrounding me. We are live with Jay Mascis, and I am joined by Megan Jasper of Sub Pop, and we are here for this very special in studio. So Jay, if you're ready, take it away. You're listening to Jay Mascis live here on 90.3 KEXP Seattle. It's wonderful. It's Jay Mascis live here at 90.3 KEXP. And before we get into a couple more, by the way, these are all on the latest album, Elastic Days. And before we get into a couple more, I am joined by Megan Jasper of Sub Pop.
Hello.
Welcome. And it's so fitting that you are here because I know you and Jay have known each other for many, many years. So thanks for coming down to hang out with us.
I am super psyched to be here. Thanks for having me. Thanks for supporting Jay. We're really, Jay was looking forward to being here, and we both really appreciate it.
And is it true that you two met at a Misfits concert?
We did meet at a Misfits concert when we were maybe like 14 years old or something.
Where was that at?
Maybe Jay was 28. I was 14.
I think you were 11.
That was at the Channel in Boston. Do you
Yeah.
remember that show, Jay?
I do.
And I'm psyched that you asked that, because one of the first things that I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about is just the hardcore scene at that time. That's obviously where we met. Jay was living in Amherst, where he still lives. I was living in Worcester. But the place where there were a lot of shows was in Boston, and that's what we would do, is go into the city and see shows. And Jay, I was wondering if you could talk a little bit just about the influence that that time period has had on you. I think especially with the recent passing of Todd Youth, that time period is something that's been on a lot of our minds. But I know it was an important time for you, and I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit about that.
Well, I just think, I was at the age where I was most into music at that time, and that was what was happening in my mind. I wouldn't listen to anything else except hardcore. I'd, sold my AC/DC records and stuff, and I was just really into it, and I would take the bus to Boston by myself, and luckily a lot of the shows were at this art gallery right next to where the bus let you out, so it was pretty easy to navigate back then. But and I've, we just had Negative Approach staying at my house, so I never thought I could hang out with Negative Approach. They were like a band I saw back then that I was in awe of, and so that's awesome that
That's pretty
I'm still
amazing.
influenced by that time. Yeah.
So, Jay, at that time, did you, I feel like there were a lot of, all of the different cities and areas had their own scene. Did you feel connected to what was happening in Boston at that time, or what was happening in New York? I know Western Mass also kind of had its own scene going on.
Western Mass scene was not so happening, but Boston, that's where we'd go, Boston, and they kind of accepted us. We were kind of country bumpkins and playing in Boston. All the kids were a bit too scary for us, they were, city kids, and, we were always petrified, but we would keep going. But I liked the DC scene and, the Midwest scene with Touch and Go and Discord.
And,
but, Boston was where we could get to.
Yeah, and you still live in Amherst.
Right.
So after kind of the hardcore days, we spent time together at UMass in Amherst.
Right.
And now I am hearing that you have relatives who are at UMass. And
I have 2 nephews from 2 different siblings, both at UMass right now.
where are they living?
In Northeast, I think. And one of them went home. He was in Northeast for a week and decided to stay at home.
Do you go to a lot of shows in Amherst or in Northampton now?
Yeah, my friend opened a club in Greenfield, and there have been a lot of cool shows there. They had the Scientists there recently, and Negative Approach, and it's been pretty cool.
That's awesome. Jay, I want to talk a little bit about the record. So your new record, Elastic Days, comes out on Sub Pop Records on November 9th.
Tuesday.
Jay just learned today that records come out on Fridays now, even though his last many records have come out on Fridays. So it's coming out a week from today. You're playing that night at the Tractor Tavern.
Really?
And you are. And then you have an in-store Easy Street Records on Sunday, November 11th. You are, there are a couple of things I wouldn't mind just asking about. Some of the collaborations with this record I think are really exciting. One of them is the artwork. So the record cover really looks like it's a departure from what you've normally done, and I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the artwork.
Yeah, my friend John Bratton made it in the 90s for another friend, Tiffany's album, and she rejected it at the time. And then he got really depressed and wanted to destroy it, and his friend saved it and kept it at her house for many years. And then, my friend's husband got the picture back one day from the friend and put it up on Instagram, and that's where I saw it and asked him if I could use it. And so thank God she saved it from, he was so mad he was going to destroy it.
It's such a great record cover. It came out so good. And the other thing I want to talk about is a video that's going to come out on Monday, and it's for the song Elastic Days, and it's with Dina Martina. And I'm wondering if you can just share a little bit about Dina and your collaboration with her.
Oh, yeah, I was really excited to have Dina work on this video because I'm a big fan, and I see her every summer. She performs in Provincetown, and I see her, and I remember way back when she was on Up Records here in Seattle, she had a single that I have still, and I just really, look forward to seeing her every summer, and was glad she agreed to do the video.
It's a great video, and I think people are going to love it when they see it. Jay, I have 3 super quick fire questions for you before you get to play music again. So you can't think too much about it. You just have to give me a quick answer. Your favorite food?
Is this quick?
For you, yes.
Oh, okay. Apple pie?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, favorite guitarist?
I guess Hendrix came to mind, but then I wanted to say Ron Ashton.
Favorite Megan?
Not you.
Fair enough. Jay, I just want to say that I love this record so much. I've been a fan of yours for a long time, and this record feels really, really special to me, and it makes me super proud to work with Sub Pop and to put it out and to continue working with you.
Thank you, Megan.
You're welcome, Jay.
And speaking of Dina Martina, I just noticed, isn't Jay wearing a Dina Martina shirt?
He sure is.
Love it. I have a Dina Martina commemorative plate at my house on display.
I have Christmas ornaments.
Yes, we all have a piece of Dina.
Nice.
Thank you again, Megan, so much for joining us here at KEXP. Of course,
Thank you.
Doors always open to you, Jay, for taking the time to play for all of us.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, and if you wouldn't mind, I know that myself and the listeners would love to hear a couple more.
Okay.
It's Jay Mascis live here on 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
fields another land, keeping you aware, and a web so dense. Won't you come and see me? I'll be fine. Tell yourself it's me and I'm not trying. Seemingly afraid we can't get it straight, but it seemed the same. Waiting for success, I've been offered less. Does the trying pay? Won't you come and see me? I'll be fine. Running after everything in time. It's the long way to get to you. Won't you come and see me? I'll be fine. Telling us together one more time.
It's Jay Mascis live here, 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
All right. Laughed in my face and told me goodbye. So don't think about it, you can go crazy. Anything can happen, anything can end. Don't try to fight it, don't try to save me. She's a woman in love. She's a woman in love. after time, night after night, she would look up to me, say she was lonely. I don't understand the world today. I don't understand what she needed. I gave her everything, she threw it all away on nothing. She's a woman in love. She's a woman in love. And he's gonna break her heart to pieces. She don't wanna see. She's a woman in love. She's a woman in love. She's a woman in love. But it's not me.
Beautiful rendition of that song by Tom Petty. It is Jay Mascis live here in the KEXP live room, and the new album is called Elastic Days. It comes out November 9th on the great Sub Pop Records, and I'm assuming, Megan, there will be a loser edition of this record as well?
There is. You'll never guess what color the vinyl is.
I was going to ask you.
It's a purpley swirl.
It's got to be something purple, right? Exactly.
Yep.
Jay's favorite color, I'm assuming?
The,
Very beautiful.
yeah, the only color, right, Jay?
I was looking at his shoes, and that was a dead giveaway.
I was thinking the shoes look really awesome when he plays.
Yeah,
They're purple.
they are very purple shoes.
As you can tell on the radio.
But that's why there's video.
That's right. So once this video goes up on our YouTube channel, then maybe they can get a shot of the beautiful purple shoes. Thank you as well, Megan, for stopping by. This has been a lot of fun to hang out with you, and any excuse for us to hang out is always a good one.
I feel the same way. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Putting up with me.
Actually, what's funny is before we went into the room, somebody came up to me and they went, "So does Megan know not to swear?" I was like, people know you so well.
I managed this time.
You did it. You did. I feel like you should get
Hooray.
something for it.
I should get a present.
Absolutely. Well, once again, Jay, thank you for taking the time and playing for all of us.
All right, thanks.
All right, that was Jay Mascis and Megan Jasper live here at KEXP 90.3 Seattle. We did it.
Yay.
That was so sweet.
That was fun.
So much fun.
Discover new music at kexp.org.